This is your first video for the fabric drawings. You will have 2 more after this. This one is just for the graphite. Then you will have one for the black charcoal, and this is specifically for charcoal paper. You'll be able to choose from a wide variety of colors. As you can see, we have brown, ivory, a sage green, a whitish, a blue, and so on. So you'll be able to choose one of those. And then we are going to be working with a white charcoal. So we'll be doing on black paper. But for right now, we're just going to be doing graphite. So first thing you have to do is when you go look at the Google slide, you will need to choose either one of the fabrics that I have, and there's quite a few. You will have to do one of the selections that I have. You cannot go choose your own. Out of those, you can print them. You don't have to, or print the one that you would like to do. You can do one all 3 times, or you can pick 2, or you can pick 3. That's up to you, okay? So I've decided, excuse me, that I'm going to do this one for the first. And I've said this before, but I like to draw upside down, okay? So I'm gonna put this, I'm not sure if you all can see this very well. Hopefully that will stay. Okay. So I'm going to kind of plan out where everything is. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to kind of analyze where this point is. So I'm going to give it a point. And this line from here to here is at a curve. It's not a straight line. So, and I'm doing this very lightly, and I'm not even sure if you can see this or not. So I'm going to make mine a little bit dark. And then I have a point here, and that's kind of like the shadow for this. So, and that's at a curve too. So I'm going to make it to about right there. And then I have another point right here. And I'm going to bring this down. And this comes back up a little bit where I'm right here, if you guys can see that. And it has, this has a curve to it. Now, you can probably tell what type of line this is. This is a contour line where I'm just kind of watching, looking at the lines, going back and forth with my eye, just like what we did with the contour lines with our hands. If it goes off the page, it goes off the page. It's okay. See, I think this needs to go out a little bit more. Okay. And then if I look at this line where that's coming in, this is actually needing to come out a little bit more. See, and this is where we can erase if we do it soft enough. This is sketching, that's why you want to do it lightly. You can erase your lines. That's why we have erasers. See, and that's not really long enough. Okay, so there's a swoop there. And then there's like a curve here. It's gonna come all the way up. Another reason why we want sketches, so that we can maneuver. Okay, that's that. So this is going to come back down and swoop. So this line is this one right here. This is right there. So this and you're going to be you're going to be able to use your ebony pencil with this too. Okay, so we have that, and now I'm looking at this point right here. So I'm going to come down to about there. It's not a straight line, so it's going to come over here. Now we have this S. So I'm going to start right here. There's the S. You really have to pay attention to how the fabric is placed, because if there is an angle, see, this is going to need to come over more. So this is going to be coming here. And then we're going to have another piece here, but we can't see it because it's already off the page, and that's okay. We're actually going to just take all this off the page. Okay, so we have this here. So we have our foundation. So from here, oh, I forgot a shadow. And then this has a shadow right here. Okay, now we're going to start doing our values. So you need to make sure when you're using your pencil that your hand is far away from the lead, and you're doing this at an angle with whatever technique that is easier for you. Now, the reason why you want to do it farther away is because if you're doing it close up, that's where you're going to get those marks. And you're going to indent your paper. And then also, you'll notice that there's graphite on the back. You want to make sure that you put that in there too. And I would do that at the end. And make sure that you're also squinting your eyes. And if you notice, right here, there's a dark, but then there's also a light. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to all that information that you're seeing. So this right here is going to be, it's going to be black. So you're probably going to get your Sharpie, or not Sharpie, excuse me, your ebony pencil and really make that dark. Because if it's black, it needs to be black. So if it's that dark, that means that this part right here needs to be that dark. Okay, use your ebony pencil for this. Okay, and pay attention to where there's where there's a line there, if it's got a really, really white area. Also, don't forget you have your blending stump that you can use to kind of get that smooth area. So that is going to be your first drawing. It is only with pencil and eraser and your blending stump. All right, you want to make sure that you're doing the whole thing. You want to fill up your page as much as possible, make it bigger than what you think it is. You want to use the whole page like I did. I actually ran off the page, and that's okay. All right. Just make sure that you're not indenting your paper. Use the side of your pencil. Use your eraser. I did not grab a ebony pencil, so I don't think I have one over here, but that's okay. I have an unsharpened one. That's all right. Okay, but if I use one of these, this will kind of show you about how dark you can get it. Okay. All right, so that is your first one. I'm going to make these into individual videos. So this would be the pencil. The next one is going to be the black charcoal, and then we'll have another video for the white charcoal. That way you can individually go to them as you finish up. Ask questions as needed. Thanks.